All right, the National Beep Baseball Association has been providing the adaptive version of America's favorite pastime for the blind since 1976. One of the most successful teams is located right here in Massachusetts, the Boston Renegades. Here's a closer look at the sport of beep baseball being played here in the Commonwealth.
Go.
Set.
Ready. Pitch.
There it is.
When you're watching a beep baseball game, it's easy to forget about disability, and then at the end of an inning, it's easy to remember because the volunteers are helping people off the field or helping them get to a position. Teammates might be clapping each other in. So for a few minutes at a time, players get to have this feeling of freedom. But as a viewer, you see the mix of the disability and then the freedom from it at the same time. My first game, I saw people throwing themselves in the mud, swinging, driving it deep into the outfield, and just feeling this baseball camaraderie. And I thought, I need to know more about this game.
So beep baseball has a lot of the same components as regular baseball, except all the players are blind, or at least visually impaired. To keep the playing field level, all players on the field wear a blindfold. We do use modified softball. Softball has a speaker on the inside where you can pull it out and it makes noise. That way the outfielders can see the ball. It's coach pitch. It's all about timing, cadence, and consistency. The batter has a consistent swing. They're more likely to make contact with the ball. In beep baseball, we have two bases. We don't have the typical three bases. We have a base on the first base line and another one on the third base line. Whenever a ball is pitched, if the player does manage to make contact with the ball, there's a base switch operator that activates one of the bases and it makes a loud buzz. He or she has to run to whatever base is making a noise. Bases are placed 100 feet away or so from home plate. They're placed about 10 feet off of the foul line just as an added measure of safety. There's 6 outfielders in the field. There can be up to 2 coaches. The callers is what we call the coaches in the outfield. They're there in order to help players get the ball as well as safety.
I saw a magazine article that listed the rules back in 2012. But I knew that the players' backstories were much more than the rules. Once you read the book and once you know more about the sport, you feel that on every pitch. You see 12 guys out there. It may be a difficulty even to get to the field. And then to play the game, yeah, I was fascinated by that.
Really remarkable. You take a look at the Boston Renegades' upcoming schedule. They begin the Beast of the East, taking on Rochester and Haddonfield, New Jersey, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin, before playing a demonstration in August at the Baseball Hall of Fame. They've also got an exhibition game coming up July 3rd in Tewksbury. They'll be playing at Ogden Field, located at Livington Street in Tewksbury.